Well, you know, folks, when you look at, damn, just look at Dana White here. Don't it look like some finna grow out of that thing? Like, it looks like something is about to, like, just come out of his head. It almost like this dude got a pregnant forehead. Like really, y'all, I want y'all to look at this dude's head. The damn man head look pregnant. Like, he could give birth to any moment of a baby Ronda Rousey. Like, whew. And I can say a whole lot about Kayla. God, dog. I tell you, this the face only her mama loved, and I mean that wholeheartedly. But let's get into this, okay? Let's talk about why did Dana White sign Kayla Harrison, okay? The first part of this is very easy. He signed Hype Job Harrison. He signed her because he's trying to get the second coming of Ronda Rousey. We discussed it in my last video, okay? He believes that the judo and all the quick finishes, he believes that she's a better version of what Ronda Rousey used to be. The thing of it is, though, Dana also, what attracted Dana White to Kayla Harrison is that she already lost. Now, you might say, well, why? Wouldn't Kayla be a little bit more marketable if she didn't lose? No, because Dana White don't have to deal with a headache, okay? He don't have to deal with the headache of her having these mental meltdowns like Ronda Rousey did, because she's already lost, so she knows what that feels like. But I'm telling you, and Dana White, wife beater, I'm going to give you a freebie here. If Kayla Harrison loses again, she's done. She's done with the sport. You can mark that on your account. You can mark that, and you can quote me on this. This woman is done with the sport if this woman loses again. Okay? And I'll put it like this, okay? If she loses by decision, she may come in. If it's a close decision, she might stay. If she's brutally knocked out, she is done, okay? Now, part of this is a win-win for Dana White. You want to know why? It's win-win because, okay, so you got the second coming of Ronda Rousey. Check. Okay? You got Holly Holm. Check. You get a chance to recreate the history, and I don't care what a lot of people say. People are going to watch this fight now. Okay? This fight, yeah, people are going to see. Because people genuinely are going to see if Holly Holm can do it again. People want to know if history repeats itself. And if Dana White is smart, he will market that angle. If he's stupid, then he won't market that angle. This to me, this will be plastered over every broadcast airwave that I can find. It'll be broadcasted every single solitary place that I can find. Okay? Can Holly Holm knock out another judo expert? Can Holly Holm knock out another judo black belt? Kayla Harrison is coming off her first loss of her career. Can she bounce back? Oh no, she beat somebody else. But anyway, still, I will still market it like that. She's coming off the first loss of her career. Can Kayla Harrison bounce back and beat the legend killer Holly Holm that was known for knocking out judo expert and undefeated champ Ronda Rousey in her prime? Please buy the pay-per-view, UFC 300. Okay? People are gonna buy it. I know it's a fight that people probably don't want to see. I kind of don't care to see it, but I want to see Kayla get knocked out. Like, there's a small percentage in my brain that wants to see this monster get knocked out. I do. Okay? Now, here's another reason why Dana White signed Kayla Harrison. Here's the truth, okay? And I'm going to tell you, okay, listen. When I tell you that I talk to fighters, I'm telling you guys, I talk to fighters. So I'm going to say allegedly, okay? I'm going to say allegedly. I've got a couple of fighters who I speak to probably about once or twice a month in various gyms, okay? I got a couple of fighters, a lot of low-end fighters at ATT. Now, listen, I'm not saying because these guys told me, okay? I'm not saying because they told me that this is true. I'm just saying this is what I was told, okay? So here go the thing. Kayla and Ali, they sat down, they had a discussion. The Chris Cyborg fight was on the table, and I need y'all to listen to this carefully. Fight was on the table, okay? And that's the fight, to be honest, that the PFL and Bellator wanted to do. They were going to make that fight. They were in the process of trying to make that fight. But Ali, her manager, pretty much told her that, listen, this Cyborg girl shall roam for you. Because if you go in there and lose, your marketability is going to go down. Chris Cyborg was bad for business. I'm just telling you. Can you imagine Chris Cyborg turning Kayla Harrison into a bloody mess, right? Into a bloody mess. And then you know what, Ali? He spun to her. He goes, look, Dana White and Company, they want to talk to you. Okay, they're trying to do UFC 300 and they're pulling out all the stops. Okay? And this is probably supposed to be one of the biggest events in UFC history. Supposed to be, but I doubt that. And Ali was telling Kayla, look, they're pulling out all the stops, okay? We got somebody lined up for you. That's going to give you a name. That's going to make you a little bit more popular. Oh, okay, Ali, well, who? What girl do I have to fight? I can beat anybody because I'm the queen. Okay, yeah, right. All right, listen, I want to put you in there against Holly Holm. Holly Holm? I mean, really? You want me to fight Holly? Yeah, good notoriety. Okay? We put you in there with Holly Holm, okay? You get in that octagon with Holly, okay? Holly Holm has a huge following. You'll become more, you'll become more infamous, and then your legend can grow. But what about Cyborg? Hey, listen, Kayla. You don't want to deal with that right now, okay? You just don't want to deal with that. But see, here's the thing, man. Signing Kayla to the UFC, that's a protection plan. The UFC is the Chris Cyborg protection plan. And I need everybody in the comment section. If you got this far in the video, but most of you dudes don't, except for the people I ride or die with, I want you to say the UFC equals to the Kayla Harrison protection plan. No, I'm sorry. The UFC is equal to the Chris Cyborg protection plan. This is the Chris Cyborg protection plan. That's what this is, okay? It is nothing more, nothing less. The UFC is going to provide a buffer, okay, between Chris Cyborg and Kayla Harrison. The fight is never going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen. And Kayla was talking and talk and all this stuff. It's not going to happen. Ali was smart, man, because he knew that this was going to have a negative connotation with Kayla. Chris Cyborg beating Kayla Harrison to a bloody pulp isn't going to be very marketable for her. It's just not going to happen. I don't know if Kayla Harrison is afraid of Cyborg, but I know Kayla Harrison is afraid to lose a Cyborg. I don't care what you say. At this point in time, you can be the biggest Kayla Harrison advocate, but you can't explain this. There's no explanation for this. None. You can't say it's some money, because I'm pretty sure that the PFL, pretty sure, they probably would have come up with a lucrative deal to fight Cyborg. I think she could have made more money fighting Cyborg, in my opinion. Now, I don't know that because the guys in the gym, they don't know the business end. But I do know that Kayla and Ali had a conversation about, fighting Cyborg and what the negative connotations of fighting Cyborg would be. And what the positives with Holly Holm would be. You get in there with Holly Holm, okay? Bigger reward, less risk. You fight Cyborg, you got a big reward, okay? But you got a high risk. Very high risk. Extremely high risk. And you know what happened to Kayla when Pacheco beat her? The girl got missing for damn near 2 years. Can you imagine, what would happen to Kayla if Cyborg beat her? How long do you think she'll be? How long do you think she'll be gone? I think she retires. And I think Ali, he knew this, right? And Kayla Harrison is one of Ali's biggest clients. Ali don't want that bag to go away like that. Nah. The man's a genius. I got to give it to Ali Bashir. He's, not Ali Bashir, but I can't say his last name. You got to give it to the man. The man's a genius. This man just kept the bag alive. Okay? Because Kayla has already been talking about she ain't going to be in the sport too much longer. Okay? Ali Bashir secured a bag for himself. Okay? That's just what it is. This man can make several bags instead of one big bag. But I think, though, honestly, I think he could have got a bigger bag with Cyborg. And they probably could have even went to the table again, to go get this done. Because I still want to know what happened to the deal on the table. Where's that deal on the table where you get $1 million to fight, $2 million to win? Where, how about that? Is the UFC going to pay damn near $3 million for one fight? I can't see it, okay? But hopefully we can get some details about the contract that Kayla signed. Maybe. But I can tell you what, this is the reason why Dana White signed Kayla. She's already been beat, okay? I'm gonna take y'all back through the history. She's already been beat. He ain't got to worry about the head. He ain't got to worry about a headache trying to get this girl to fight. And, you know, she's a black belt in judo, a better judoka than Ronda Rousey was, seemingly, okay? The only thing that Dana won't get out of Kayla Harrison is the SEX appeal. He's not going to get that out of her, okay? I'm just being honest, man. Kayla Harrison is hard on the eyes. She hard on the eyes, man. Real hard on the eyes. And it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's somebody for everybody. It's somebody for everybody, but, man, she hard on the eyes. At least Ronda, I'm not saying Ronda is like the ideal person I would want to look at every day, but she looked better than Kayla Harrison. And see, that 18 to 35-year-old demographic of the UFC, they daydream and they used to fantasize about Ronda. Do you think any of these guys, 18 to 35, are fantasizing about Kayla? Like, literally, do you think these people are fantasizing about her? Nobody's fantasizing about Kayla Harrison. Folks, that's just how it is. I'm talking money now. And Dana trying to get this girl to appeal to that demographic, it's not going to work. They're never going to see this woman as an SEX appeal. They're just not. It's just not going to happen. Okay? I mean, if you got diehard bodybuilding fans like George Page would appreciate this. Okay, you got, you know, the lifting community, the bodybuilding, yeah, they'll appreciate her. We're talking about fight fans. No, they're not. They're not going to appreciate this. They don't look at Kayla as something that they want to just daydream about. You know, they're not going to picture Kayla in like some really, really, really nice looking clothes or a dress. They just, no, nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to have, you know, Kayla Harrison dreams. Okay? Or, you know, you put a picture of Kayla Harrison in a bikini. You know, any of these guys gonna, you know, I don't know, have an epiphany. No, they not. None of these guys are gonna do that. These guys are gonna see that picture and they're gonna rip it up.